losing fat has nothing to do with eating less or exercising more. Some people eat clean, hit the gym 5 days a week, and still can't lose that stubborn fat around their midsection. It's about a switch that's already built into your body. When it's off, your body gets stuck in survival mode. But how do you flip the back on? Not the typical 16-hour fast. That sounds like a full system reboot. Hey, Dr. Q, welcome to the show, and we're so glad to have you here. I know you're about to drop some serious knowledge and maybe even flip the script on how we think about our health. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. And it's always exciting to shake things up and talk about what really moves the needle for people's health. Nice. So we like to start off each episode a little differently. And since I'm usually the one firing off all the questions, I want to open up the floor to any questions you have about me before we dive into the health pick of the day. I like that. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about sports. Did you play any high school sports or in college? Yeah. So I kind of played sports all year round. In high school, I played golf, soccer, and basketball, all at varsity level. I'd say I was probably best at soccer. And then I almost played college soccer, but I was just like, I'd much rather have fun in college than actually play sports. And so that's what I did. While in college, intramural sports was fun, but the main thing was triathlons. And so I kind of did that at a somewhat high level. Club team triathlons we did actually go to nationals one year. So, that's kind of the main foreview of like the sports I did. And, that really gets you into a lot of endurance sports in general. I'd say, especially triathlon, gets you to some elite level and some of the training principles. And also with my undergrad background in exercise science, it really has led into even more of the stuff I do today. So yeah, golf, soccer, triathlons, basketball, those are the sports I did kind of growing up. And the one sport I probably love the most is golf. So, anytime I actually have some free time, I want to be playing golf, but, barely get to do that because there's two little kids at home and it's just hard. So yeah, that's that. Those are the sports. So how did you manage to do all that while still keeping up with your grad school studies? Yeah, thinking back of trying to do high-level triathlon stuff while in grad school and chiropractic school, I don't know. I was up at like 5 o'clock in the morning training before going to class every day. I don't know. When you're in your 20s, you just have tons of energy and it's easy to do. I can't imagine doing that right now, but, life has changed, circumstances changing, but, we always get there. Amazing. I love it. I love it. Anyways, yeah, enough about me. It's my turn to ask the questions, right? So, Doc, you always come in with something that flips the way people think about health, right? And you told me before we started recording that losing fat has nothing to do with eating less or exercising more. Yeah, that's exactly right. If losing fat was really about eating less and moving more, then everyone who diets and exercises would have a lean body, right? You and I both know that that's just not true. Right? Some people eat clean, hit the gym 5 days a week, and still can't lose that stubborn fat around their midsection, while others can eat whatever they want and they stay lean. Right. So these people love to say it's just genetics or willpower. Yeah, but it's not solely genetics or willpower, even the diet itself. It's about a switch that's already built into your body, a switch that controls whether you store fat or burn it for energy. So a switch, right? So that sounds interesting. So tell me a little bit more about that. Yeah, so in my office, I call it your fat burning switch. And when it's off, your body gets stuck in survival mode. That's when your cells store fat instead of burning it. That they basically are trying to conserve energy because your system thinks it's under stress, right? It's in survival mode. The kind of stress like you're running from a tiger. Your body reacts to modern stress the same way. So things like work, deadlines, and constant notifications, that stress can keep the fat burning switch off. Yeah, exactly. Chronic stress spikes cortisol, and that tells your body, save everything, don't let go of fat. So even if you're eating clean, working out, and your metabolism is working against you, storing instead of burning. Wow. Okay. So can that explain why some people hit that the wall where nothing seems to work anymore? Yeah, because when your body's in survival mode long enough, your mitochondria, that's your cell's batteries, they get worn out, right? When they're weak, you lose energy, brain fog sets in, and your metabolism basically locks in fat storage mode. Okay, that does explain the problem, but how do you flip the switch back on? See, that's where it gets interesting, right? Your body has a built-in reset button, and it's called autophagy. Autophagy, I've heard that word before. Like, isn't that like a cellular cleanup process or something like that? Yeah, exactly. Autophagy is your body's spring cleaning mode. It clears out damaged cells, junk proteins, and all the stuff that keeps your metabolism sluggish, right? So when you activate autophagy, your body basically says, "Okay, I'm safe now," and flips from fat storage mode into fat burning mode. I mean, yeah, that's great, but like, how do you actually trigger it? You do that through extended fasting, not the typical 16-hour fast. I'm talking about 24 to 72 hours without food. So that's when autophagy really kicks in and ramps up. Around the 24-hour mark, it starts, and by 72 hours, that's day 3, it's at its peak, right? So your body's recycling old cells, repairing mitochondria, and burning fat for fuel. Okay, that sounds interesting, kind of intense. I know for myself, I can get a little cranky if I miss breakfast, right? But how do you even prepare for something like that? I mean, that's a great question. It's something that my patients get nervous about when thinking of going 3 whole days without food. But it's actually not that bad when you prepare properly before the fast, right? I break it down for them in 4 steps. So step 1 is preparation, right? The day before your fast, you charge up, meaning you load up on electrolytes and salt so your body stays stable. Step 2 is my secret ingredient, right? And that's creatine. I take 5 grams 4 times a day before the fast. Creatine keeps your muscles and your brain powered because it regenerates ATP, your body's battery, right? During a fast, you're not getting ATP from food, so creatine acts like that backup generator. Wow, I mean, that's smart. Like in the other video where we talked about the importance of taking creatine for not just muscle function, but also the brain. It's like keeping the power running while you rest the system. Exactly. And step 3 is eat clean, right? The day before, eat normally, but avoid processed carbs. Your fast meal should be a good amount of protein and healthy fats. Then step 4, start fasting, right? So for the next few days, just water, electrolytes, and black coffee or tea are sometimes okay. And you can still move, stretch, or even go for walks, but I would save the heavy workouts for after. All right, so what should people expect during these 3 days? So on day 1, the hunger will come in waves. And that's totally normal, but by evening, focus actually starts to sharpen, right? Day 2, the fog lifts around that 30-hour right ish. Hunger disappears, and it's like your body found another gear, and that's the autophagy kicking in. But by day 3, you should start to feel incredible, right? Calm, clear, energized, and your body's in full repair and fat burning mode. Wow, I mean, that sounds like a full system reboot. Yeah, I mean, it really is. And the crazy part is the benefits don't stop when you eat again, right? The effects can last for weeks, better energy, sharper focus, and metabolism that stays in fat burning mode. Well, I mean, it's just incredible, right? So, how often do you recommend people do this? Yeah, I mean, typically once or twice a month is ideal for most people. It's one of the most powerful resets you can give your body, and it costs nothing. It's just time and discipline. I love it. And I know you take this further with your clients, right? Like tailoring everything to their DNA and biomarkers. Yeah, exactly. What I shared today is powerful, but it's just the foundation, right? It's just another tool in my toolbox. And for my high performing clients, founders, CEOs, entrepreneurs, I run over 21 advanced tests to map out like their unique biochemistry and create a custom full health optimization plan. So it's not just about losing fat, it's about sustained high performance, mental clarity, and longevity day in and day out. Wow, I mean, that's incredible. And if someone listening wants to work with you directly, where should they go? Yeah, just click the link in the description below or visit the page for my concierge program. Once they're there, they just fill out a short application. We'll hop on a call and design their personalized health optimization plan. Awesome. Well, hey, thanks for taking the time to break this down with me. But I got to ask, when is your next 3-day fast? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, hopefully over the next few months. I mean, having little kiddos at home, it's hard to fit that in. But hey, if you want to join me, we'll do it soon. Yeah, let's do it.